SuperTalk.fm. Also streaming from that SuperTalk Mississippi app. We hope you have downloaded that. You can find us too on your local SuperTalk Mississippi radio station, and you can watch us when we are on your computer, your mobile device. Just head on over to SuperTalk TV. You may have heard us talk about the Hattiesburg Pocket Museum here on Good Things before, or maybe you've enjoyed going through it yourself. And it's exactly what you would think. It's a museum that you could fit in a pocket. They've gone to great lengths to change out the exhibits and make it ever-changing and exciting there in Hattiesburg. Well, that has inspired a teacher on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. And joining us today is Miss Emily Smith. She's a 6th grade teacher at Bayou View Middle School. She's got a few of her students here with us to tell about a fun project that I thought was just pretty cool. Welcome, Emily.
Hi, Rebecca. Thank you so much for having us.
Oh, it's good to have you here. I think you've got Timothy and William along with you. First, let's start with you and your trip to Hattiesburg, Emily. When did you first discover the Hattiesburg Pocket Museum?
Well, I've been going for a few years with my family. I've got 2 daughters, and I've just always loved how whimsical and cute it is. And I just got the idea a few years ago to bring it into my classroom. And so I got these little Altoid tins. They're empty, and I have students write haikus about themselves. So we learn about poetry in the process, and they make the inside of their museum match their poem.
Do you find it harder or more challenging or all of the above or more inspiring when they get to do things smaller than when they do it maybe just if it would have been a shoebox or, a regular kind of project?
I think it is both more challenging and inspiring because they're having to think of things in different ways than normal. We do a whole unit on tiny things, so at that point they're used to shrinking things down a little bit. But I do think it is more challenging for them. They're gifted students, so I like to challenge them a little bit and just make them see things in a little bit of a different way. So, yeah, definitely.
So I know you've got some with you. Let's start with Timothy Gates. Timothy, welcome to Good Things. Tell us about your pocket museum that you did for Miss Emily's class and what inspired you.
Well, the title of my tin is My Musical World. My haiku says, music like small bugs moves me like at pickleball played by my bassoon. I wrote this because my favorite band is the Beatles, music like small bugs, and I love to play pickleball in my free time, and the instrument that I play is a bassoon. So in my tin, I have a tiny me sitting on a guitar with a clay model of a bassoon, pickleball surrounding me, and a tiny beetle crawling on the floor.
So who introduced you to the Beatles, Timothy?
My grandpa.
What's your favorite Beatles song?
Ooh, Yellow Submarine.
Oh, I was going to say, or A, because sometimes when we say pick one, our brain goes blank. And how long have you been playing the bassoon?
Since I started 6th grade, so maybe 11 weeks.
Did you particularly enjoy this project by Miss Emily or by Miss Smith?
I did. It was a challenge trying to fit all of the things that I wanted to include in one tiny space, but I like a challenge, so it was a lot of fun.
It looks like it. It looks really cool. I mean, an Altoid can is not that large, so I can imagine you having to really think about and be intentional with especially the guitar. If they're looking over at SuperTalk TV, we've got it up, a picture of it, Timothy. Great craftsmanship with the guitar, by the way. And I love the added of the little beetle. I think that's super cute. So congratulations. Well done.
Thank you.
And I think, too, Ms. Smith, you've got William, who is with us, who also enjoyed this project in your classroom, your 6th grade classroom for the Pocket Museum. William, what was your inspiration for your Altoid can?
Well, my inspiration was music and my interests and how music can really change a person's feelings.
Can they make us happy? Can music make us sad? How does music change your feelings?
It can. If you listen to an upbeat song, it can hype you. You can get you ready. It can get you ready to play a game of soccer. ready to do something that you couldn't normally do if it was your normal mood. Probably. So music can really change how you feel, and even if you listen to like a sad song, that could pull your mood down. So yeah.
Do you have a hype? Do you play soccer first, William?
I do not play soccer.
Okay.
It was just yeah.
Well, do you have a hype song? If you had a hype song, what would your hype song be, William?
My hype song would be High Hopes by Panic at the Disco. I really like this song. It's upbeat and it's just fun. I know how to play it on piano, and yes.
Well, that's pretty cool. Have you ever been to the Pocket Museum there in Hattiesburg?
I have not, but I'm really excited to go with Miss Smith when we do.
I was just going to say, Miss Smith, I feel like we need a field trip to the Pocket Museum. I don't know, Bayou View Middle School, if listening to good things, they need to approve a field trip.
Yes, we are. We have one planned next month.
So, okay, that's really neat. I think that's cool that you thought about this idea of them being able to connect something that's real, which is the Pocket Museum, and seeing potentially their work being able to be displayed there. Maybe not this now, but eventually in that way. What do you teach? You said the gifted program, so you kind of teach all of it. Is that correct, Ms. Smith?
Yes. Yes, it's gifted and talented education. So these are the kids who have above average IQs. So they teach me just as much as I teach them.
Well, I loved this project that you did. I think you need to keep it in your rotation. I hope more teachers listening to Good Things may utilize it. I have to ask, where did you get all the Altoid cans?
I got those on Amazon, but all of the things in the middle, I tell all the teachers at my school and everybody I know, please give me your trash. I'm a trash panda. I will turn it into treasure with my students. So we have all kinds of odds and ends in my classroom.
I was going to say, everybody has fresh breath there at Bayou View Middle School.
No, they were empty, unfortunately.
Oh, you got them empty. Okay, I didn't know they would sell them that way.
They have them empty. Yeah.
For parents listening too, connecting that dot of being able to still be creative and how important the arts is. I know this isn't an art class, but this is sort of combining all of it. I'm hearing music, I'm hearing creativity, I'm hearing, there's drawing and writing and all the things put into it. How important is it to encourage kids to, be inspired and to create things with what they're learning?
I think creativity is incredibly important in the learning process, and I think that's one of my favorite things about teaching gifted is it's STEAM, science, technology, engineering, art, and math, cross-curricular, and a lot of what we do in here is project-based, and so some of my things are more art-leaning, but a lot of it is more technology or STEM-leaning. This one in particular is definitely more artistic, and I do love just seeing even my kids who didn't consider themselves quote-unquote creative. Everyone has a little bit of creativity within them, and it's really, really cool being able to untap that because I really do believe that everybody is creative.
Will they be able to take their little pocket museums to the Hattiesburg Pocket Museum and at least be able to show? Or I know their photos were shared. I know the museum appreciated the project, but will they get to sort of immerse themselves into that as well, or they just keep it for home?
I'm going to see if they can have some up for display after our field trip, but a lot of my kids are itching to take theirs home. So,
Well, I love it. I love that you took the time to share your story with us here on Good Things. Timothy, William, I appreciate both of your time, and y'all both did a wonderful job.
Oh, thank you so much for having us. I really appreciate it.
All righty. Super cool. If you hadn't seen it, Rhino had put up the photos here on SuperTalk.